You know him from Entourage or Runaway Jury or one of my favorite movies, Smoking Aces, or Old School. He's making a stop here in Arizona Daily Mix to promote his stand-up shows this weekend. It's Mr. Jeremy Piven.
Let's go. Let's have fun, everybody.
Welcome.
Good morning.
It's good to be here.
We're so happy to have you, and I know you got a lot. You're doing a lot of stand-up this weekend.
Yes.
Here in town, including Thursday night, Friday night.
Absolutely, at Stand Up Live.
Yeah.
Yes, it's going to be unbelievable. Can I do a quick, tight 12 minutes for you?
Yeah,
right now?
no problem.
That's great, tight 12. So, I got to ask you, because we were just talking, people know you from the TV shows and the movies.
Yeah.
But you got to remind people that you are a stand-up comedian, and those are roles that you take on.
If I'm not, I'm screwed. You know what I mean? If I don't do stand-up, I'm in trouble. No, I think we need to laugh, as you guys know, now more than ever. And I'm not just saying this, but Stand Up Live is probably one of the best rooms in the country. Ask any stand-up. I mean, and I don't want people, they're going to go online and go, oh, the VIP is sold out. There's not a bad seat in the house.
No.
You know what I mean? And yeah, we just all need to laugh right now. So yeah, I do stand up and I do impressions and stories, and I talk about doing lines with my mom. I mean, running lines. Sorry, kids, don't do lines.
No,
By the way, so
Yeah.
you've been acting a long time.
Yeah.
Your mom was a very well-known acting coach. Your sister's a director. You worked with her. I don't know if this is accurate because not everything on Wikipedia is true, but your Wikipedia says that as a teenager you went to acting camp and you did a little musical theater, Bernardo,
Yes.
in West Side Story.
You went really deep
I went
into
so deep.
You know, and you did that to be adorable. I love that's what she did. You know what? She woke up and she's like, I'm going to ask him something. She went to the very first thing I've ever done, and that is adorable.
I love musicals.
And of course you do, and it's about you. This entire interview is about you. I hate musicals. No, I hate them.
Nobody hates West Side Story.
Oh, West Side Story is amazing. Yeah.
Do you remember any of Bernardo's songs?
I remember it all. But I'm not a musical comedy guy. My mother, who you just saw and who you studied with,
yes.
I mean, talk about full circle. She passed away, and I buried her last month next to my father. Not to bring this whole thing down, but it's the circle of life, and it's heavy, man.
Yeah.
It's really heavy because everything comes from her. Her main thing, as you remember, is when she put you up on stage, she said, you're enough, no matter what. You know, because I think, you know, you can start doubting yourself, you start comparing yourself to other people.
So let me ask you, did you ever run your stand-up over your mom, like with your mom? Did you ever like talk with her like and say like, Mom, I'm gonna try this bit, and she's like, no?
Oh, all the time. I would bomb in front of my mom constantly.
That's hard.
But my mom she was this very interesting combination where she was this incredible actress and teacher and director, but also a great mom. And so, like, I would pitch these jokes to her, and she would get really offended. Do you know what I mean? Because, you know, my mom was always very, very straight with me, but she had a great rule in our house, which was you can say whatever you want as long as it's funny. And so from the time I was very young, I was, you know, we were all making each other laugh. And you know, she lives through me, and I talk about with Entourage, for instance, I was kidding, I don't do lines with my mom, I would run lines with her. And so everything I said to Zari, I said to her face. And she was a total pro, stayed in the pocket, you know, and everyone was like, she's not offended by that. So that's one of the many things I do on stage is I'll launch into an Ari Gold monologue that I did for my mom, and she somehow wasn't offended. Right now, I feel like I'm explaining a joke no one's heard.
No, this is great, because this is what you're going to see when you come to the show, is you're going to see some real
Brad, it's going to be 16 times funnier than this interview.
Approximately.
No, I guarantee you, 1,000%.
There it is. And that's the thing about your stand-up, is that it's real, it's authentic, it's you. And that's kind of like, is that hard, like now, as being an actor, that you're giving yourself... You know, as I talk with other actors who are doing stand-up, and they're like, man, this is like where I'm really raw out there.
Yeah, it's people think, you know, that I'm Ari Gold, and my mother, actually, when we first started running the character, she said, they're going to think you're this character, because she knows how authentically I play things. And she's like, if you're in their living rooms for years, because she knows I put everything into it, she goes, they're going to get confused. And I was like, Mom, that's ridiculous. And she was right. And the great thing about stand-up is, selfishly, people get a sense of who I am, that I come from this acting family, I'm from Chicago. I'm not a Hollywood agent, you know what I mean?
You don't yell at Lloyd?
I don't yell at Lloyd. In fact, Rex Lee, who brilliantly played Lloyd, I would go to him in the mornings and go, Rex, are you all right, brother? I'm going to say some crazy. He'd be, just say it. What's your problem? I wish I could say right now on television, but your producer, his head would explode. Literally, his head would explode. If I started, this is what's tough about morning television, you guys. I can't swear, and it's all I can do just to hold it together.
It's really difficult, and research has shown
No. This is, we're
almost
over.
gonna, but research has
This
shown...
is a Jewish goodbye. That's when you say goodbye and you never leave.
47 minutes later.
Don't step on my punchline.
I'm sorry. Oh, my God.
Can we fire her? You're fired.
Oh my God! It's Jeremy
I feel like
Piven this weekend. We got Desert Ridge Improv Thursday night. You got
Desert Ridge is sold out.
Is it sold out?
Come on, Brad.
Oh
How
my
about
gosh!
Friday?
What are we doing?
Friday,
Saturday night tickets are still
7 and
available.
9:45.
Gotta
Listen, if you guys mention the Daily Mix, we're going to give you free meet and greets. We're going to hug it out backstage.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Let's go.
And I want to throw another plug here. You can catch his movie, The Performance, on Sunday at the Phoenix Film Festival, but you're going to come back when it hits full theaters and spend time with us.
Only to see you tap dance. This guy, by the way, he's got skills.
He does.
He does
Thank
have
you.
skills.
He does.
put on the tap shoes, and I don't know why you don't have them on now.
So,
but he had them on
because you were
earlier.
like, oh my God, it's too early for the tap shoes.
Bro, when you
Don't
broke out the tap shoes, I was like, you're scaring me. You're literally scaring me. It's
I'm
too
going to come
early.
out there Thursday and Friday to step on any punchlines.
Let's go.
I'm going to come out with my tap shoes. And just during your show, I'll stand up and start tap dancing.
I welcome anything, any type of, let's get you up on stage. Everybody wins. Let's go, kid. Are we still on television?
We are still. Thank you for joining us.
I was asking myself the same
I
question.
know.
Yeah.
All right. We got more mix coming after this. You want more information, head over to cw7az.com about the shows and everything else we got going on here.
I'll see you guys at Stand Up Live.
Yes.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.